Hello my fellow YouTubers, hope you're all having a great day today. Today I'm going to be giving you guys another book review in which I will be reviewing the second chapter to the Crimson Shadow Trilogy by R.A. Salvatore, Luthien's Gamble. Luthien's Gamble actually takes place just shortly after the Sword of Bedwar, where Luthien now is rallying up more troops to fight Greensboro's army of Cyclops and Demon soldiers, where this time he now must rally more soldiers because Greensboro's army is much larger and a bigger threat than he thought originally. But by the fact that he's using his power of the freedom fighter that Brendan Amar has labeled him as, that is causing more and more people to rise up and join him in the battle against Greensboro and taking back the land that he stole from everyone. So after reading this book, I'm going to award it a good 4 out of 5 stars. Beginning with the plot, yes, it brings in a lot of action. We now see that Luthien and his soldiers, not only are they fighting the Cyclops and demons, they also need to fight the harsh winters that they are now enduring, which cause even more pain upon them because obviously winter is a bad time of year to be fighting because of the cold that it brings. And not just that, but in these times there were plenty of deaths because of the cold that it brought, because most people couldn't survive it, especially like elder people and even younglings, obviously. But obviously younglings aren't very much a big issue in this story because he's got to basically find troops, which he does by using the power that he was given by the wizard, the Crimson Shadow, which is his cape, which basically acts as a shield for him to guard him against like magic and other weapons that are used against him. And the fact that he's known as this like freedom fighter, that Brind, I believe is how you say his name, the wizard who he helped get his staff back after going into a dragon's keep to reclaim it. Him and Oliver did. So here with the plot, it is got plenty of action, much more than the first one did. It is fast paced. It has plenty of it in there. And the fact is, this one we don't still see a lot of failure in here, but we do see more about Luthien like questioning if what he's doing is enough or if he still needs to do much more than what he already is doing, because he realizes just how dangerous Greensboro is, because he's a damn wizard king right there. He's got plenty of soldiers and they just keep coming and coming, more and more. And Luthien, he's wondering if this is ever going to end. Are they ever going to gain the land that was stolen from them back? We don't know that, and he doesn't know that either. So that adds more suspense to the plot, and it brings it more and more to a realism stance right there. Because without having a story that doesn't have realism in there, what's the point of it being even written in the first place if there's no realism to it? And we come back to the characters. Yes, Luthien, Oliver, the wizard, Bryn Amor, they all return. Greensboro also shows up, and we also have a few other characters like the princess that is actually the rightful throne to the land that Greensboro had taken from them. And yes, so she actually was the one person kept alive while the rest of her family was killed, and which it's later revealed that she was actually the one forced to kill all of her family, her parents and her siblings, by Greensboro's doing right there. So it's not her fault right there that she did this, but obviously Greensboro, he's evil. He makes it believe like she's the one who caused it, even though she knows she's not. And Luthien right there, with him growing more and more, as I just stated with the plot, how he's gaining more confidence, but at the same time he's wondering if what he's doing is enough, and he is having that doubt in him that maybe we might not make it through this as I thought we were going to. There, by having the doubt in there, it grows more to him as a character, and we learn that he's not always been the confident person that we would believe him to be. He is having the self-doubt now, which brings more realism to his character. And Oliver, the halfling, he's actually growing more as well. Like, he's realizing that he's got to help out, because even though he was a person that liked to thieve people on the highways because he was a highway thief, he's realizing too that this is affecting me as well, so I gotta help stand up, or I'm gonna suffer the same fate just as everybody else does. And that makes him much more likable, because he's now realizing he too must grow and stand with everyone else, because as much as he doesn't want to admit it, he's a citizen. Just like everyone else. He belongs to the land. So in order to keep the land, you gotta fight for it. That makes him much more enjoyable, and hence why I just couldn't get enough of him. Him and Luthien, they were just so likable that there was nothing to hate about them at all. And Greensboro, yes, once again, he's given this side character treatment. Not much we learn about him at all. I wish we had seen much more of him, but we didn't. And that's pretty much all you got to know about him in this story, is he's just still not given much screen text time as he deserves, because it's more like he's just thrown in there just for this whole story to take place, and that's it. And the writing and the action, there's plenty of it, just like the first one, but there's much more. It just like happens non-stop. Like, it does not stop. It's like as soon as one battle happens, another one begins, then another one, then another one. It's just constant fighting, just like a fantasy story should be. There at times did feel like maybe it was a little too much at times, like it didn't slow down to give everyone a break to find out, okay, what's going on now, what are they going to do next. That could have been like reduced some, but still it was full of plenty of the action that any fantasy fan could ask for, and I enjoyed it very much because I felt like I was a part of the battles, and the way it's written wasn't difficult at all. I read through it pretty easy, understood it, and with a guy like me who's not the best writer when it comes to vocabulary or speech, I didn't have any problem reading every word that was written. R.A. Salvatore, once again, made his work easy to read and follow to where you would not be confused. You were gonna be entertained all throughout the story, hands down, and he nailed that. Once again, why I'm enjoying his work so much, and why I'm gonna continue reading more of his work and review it and give you guys even more information to why you should read his work as well, because he's just turning out to be such a great writer. And he's pretty much now finding a place in my soul that I'm actually becoming inspired by him, because I enjoy his writing so much. And that's all I gotta say about this book. Hope you all enjoyed this review, and remember to hit that like button, and do subscribe to this channel. I post videos every week, and I do post them always on Friday. Once again, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay safe, and y'all have a great day.